Alright folks, Tuesday, September 21st, third video of the day. It's about 5:45 p.m. We are done. Corn silage is done. I'm going to take the next 20-25 minutes just to kind of calm down, sit back, relax a little bit. Kind of take it in. What's the word I'm looking for here? Just kind of take it in. Sit back and reflect. There's the words. I don't have all the answers, but I'm going to tell you something. If you can't sit back and reflect of what you're doing, take a little pride in whatnot in it. I know I'm speaking the obvious to some. I think some of you need to turn damn ears on, with all due respect. If you can't sit back and reflect once in a while, what the hell are you doing? It's my 2 cents for the month. That's all I have. So in honor of all the corn silage being put up, and my nose full of corn silage, I figure it's only proper. This comes from multiple states south of here. It's kept in my freezer. Son of a bitch. Oh. Whew. That is for special occasions. Wow. Yeah, it's got some octane to her, boy. Whew. Yeah, make no mistake, that's for special occasions. I think today is one of them. Fantastic day, folks. All the silage was put up. My math and calculations, which of course I didn't put a very good science to, they were off, but not by too much. Very long story short, all the silage has been put up. We're done. There's room for about roughly 2.5 more loads in the 18-foot diameter silo. That's pretty stinking good. Let me raise my pinky here. It's all I had in the fridge. I'm going to tell you something before we keep jaw-jacking. I really need to put on some more professional type videos, I think, when it comes to patting the back on some things here. That DeKalb 3630, I'm going to tell somebody right now, if you're curious of what you should be putting in for a good common man's dual purpose corn with an emphasis towards corn silage, that DeKalb 3630 was on stinking believable. Now granted, I did my job with fertility, and Mother Nature was extremely kind to us. I guess you're gonna have to say we had a nice little perfect world going, but unbelievable. We're talking just filthy rich of corn, and the tonnage was there. Okay, I'm a doodler, especially when we're running, when times are running real tight. So here's the deal. Let's start here. All right, it's called Britain's. Britain's at 8.5 loads. That's that smaller, somewhat field in nature. 13.5 acres. There's a little chili bowl there. At best, there's 12.5 acres of corn there. We took 8.5 loads off of there today. That trumps the last couple of years by 1.5 loads, which is huge. This is the 16-foot diameter silo. This is full to the brink. I'm here to tell you, a little Ziploc baggie can't even be put in there anymore. There's a total of 11.5 loads in this silo. That's for silage distribution out of the snoot. It moves the tip of the snoot so you can distribute just a little bit better. Basically what we do, and of course it's just a cable all the way up there. Every other load in this silo, because it proves to do well, every other load it's either up or down. Okay, we've got a total of 15 loads in this silo. Okay, this comes off of the field, what I call the pines. This is where you've probably seen multiple corn check videos this year, just outside of the paddock system. 18 loads, 18 loads. I'd have to look back on my records from 2 years ago, because 2 years ago, of course, I had corn in there. I'd have to look back on my records to see what the wagon count was. Now, I'm yet to give you tonnage. I got to figure it out. Some of you that deal with this quite extensively can probably already figure it out. Me, I don't have all the answers on that stuff. I gotta chase after them, and I will be figuring out the tonnage. Not only, of course, for you, but of course my own documentation, which I think is pretty important. But yeah, 26 and a half loads today. I tell you what, the custom operator, Drosh Family Farms, they shit. They boot, scoot, and boogie. Boot, scoot, and boogie. I'm telling you right now, it was load after load after load after load. Just a fantastic, fantastic job. Nice, clean, considerate, if you can make that make sense. Yeah, at one point we didn't think that we were going to finish the second field. We thought there was going to be some standing corn left because the silos were going to be filled. I think our eyes were a little bigger than our tonnage storage area. That's okay though. It turned out okay. Well, that tastes good after today, boy. I was even able to sneak out. Dad was here for most of the day. I was able to sneak out of here in between loads because they lost an operator on the second field, so they were only running 2 tractors and wagons, which they kept up. It was quite amazing. I found some time to get the 6420 hooked up to the feeder wagon. Now naturally these girls get a full feeder wagon of green chop here lately. Of course I opted not to do that this morning. The heifer lot got a green chopping, but I left them alone in preparation for being able to sneak out there and get a full wagon full of fresh chopped corn silage. These girls are just living the dream right now. Not only them, but of course the calves. If the cows are eating good, guess what? Milk production. Speaking the obvious to some I'm not. Yeah, those calves got one hell of a milkshake snack coming here. Well, hell, it's already started. Everybody's doing good. Windy son of a gun today. Windy as hell. Make matters worse, it's nothing but a big funnel back here. Always has been. It's a little phenomenon, to be honest with you. So yeah, a lot of silage all over the place, but you know, we're talking you know, stock leaves, ear leaves and whatnot. Not a big deal. For the most part, I'm all cleaned up here. I don't care who you are or what kind of a job you're doing. There's always going to be some cleanup, and I got a ways to go yet. Holy crap! Just it's not fair to show you this right here because a lot of your kernels will drop this way. I don't know how else to put it, but this silage was just filthy rich of corn. I tell you what, if a guy could frickin', excuse me, if a guy could do 30 acres of corn silage like that a year on a consistent basis, which of course you can't. I'm very sorry, but you can't put your faith in that. You can do your job. Operation like this, guy needs to be feeding out some cattle, and a good amount of them. That's in the works. I'll just tell you right now, at a lighter scale. I don't know, folks, I don't have the words. Things went real good today. I cannot explain to you the great feeling of, I'm going to call it securement. Yeah, a lot to be proud of today. A lot. So, I don't know. I sure wish I could have. I tell you what, folks, I'm just going to admit it. You watching this video, keeping up with my channel, you deserve a lot better videos. There is so much that goes on around here where a very good, fantastic video can be taken. Now the video before this, of course, and of course I haven't posted any of this stuff yet. Been a little busy. Ow! Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, you deserve a lot better videos than I can put out there. As you know, if you're any fan of the channel, I just kind of shoot from the hip and show you what I'm doing, try and explain some stuff. But I'll be real honest with you right now. Today I probably should have came up with something a little crafty to make damn sure you got one hell of a nice video. What you've been watching is all you're going to get. Let me do some thinking here. We got alfalfa baleage coming up. Let me see what I can do. Go from there. Really nothing else to report here, folks. I gave you the numbers without tonnage. We are going to have some numbers at some point when I get it all figured out, which will be much sooner than later. I can just tell you I'm tickled pink happy. I can tell you that. The tonnage was out there significantly. Custom Operator is no stranger to good and bad corn. And they were pretty impressed. I don't care who you are, that makes me feel pretty damn good. So anyway, that's it, folks. The evening's settling in here. It's nearing 6 p.m. past. I've got easily another hour's worth of work to do, a little bit of cleanup, and then kind of go from there. I think I'm going to take a ride here this evening and take a look at the fields that were, wiped clean, and it's good stuff. Good stuff. We're going to talk to you sooner than later.